Hey, good morning everybody. It's about 10:31, maybe about 10:32 by the time I begin this. And welcome to this video blog, vlog, whatever you want to call it, for today, March 12th, 2012, the Monday, March 12th, 2012. And, a lot went on over this weekend, actually this past week. Now, as you can see, one of the things that happened over this past weekend is I got my hair cut. Got a two on top, a number 2 on top, and a number 1 on the side. So, if anyone that's a hairstylist or anybody that knows about hair or getting a haircut, they kind of understand what that means. But yeah, over this past week, it was quite interesting. For example, this past Wednesday, I didn't have my nephew. I thought I was going to have my nephew, which I didn't, which was a surprise. I had him on me and my mom had him on Thursday, but we didn't have him on Friday, which was another surprise. But then, well, Friday, my mom took that day off. Believe it or not, she did. She did take Friday off. Not that anybody knows about that, and if they know about it, well, it's too late now. But she took that day off. Basically, it was kind of like a mental break, and also her class that she's taking online was going through the midterm deal, and she wanted to get that completely done. And she wrote most of it. She took care of most of it. I typed it up, as you could probably see in one of the videos. That's what I do sometimes. I type up her paper. Because, she's learning on computers. She's learning. In fact, over this past weekend, she's kind of getting used to texting with her phone, if you will. So she's kind of getting used to that. She's learning on her own, and I'm kind of helping her out, but she's kind of getting used to that. And, well, afterwards, she... How do I put this? She basically, after she did all that, she kind of took a break a little bit, stopped for a while, stopped for the night. I mean, initially she was doing it from almost the time she got up to about 8, 9 hours later. I mean, she took breaks every now and then, but she was mostly doing her writing and everything, and I was typing it up for her. But we took breaks. That's the essential thing you need to do. Nobody really realizes that sometimes. That if you're writing, or even typing, you need to take a break. You need to go focus on something else. Me, what I do is I type, and after I type a little bit for a little while, I focus, I kind of save her stuff, even if it's not complete, and I focus on doing something on the internet, then I go back to it. Simple as that. Anyway, that's what she was doing, and I had to wake up on Saturday early so that we can get most of it done, because what we were doing later that day is we were going down to Hayward for my grandma's birthday. My grandma, who's turning 87 years old, tomorrow actually, we went down on Saturday to celebrate with her. Now, I'm not saying that I don't think any of my relatives out there tomorrow in Hayward are going to take her out to eat or going to celebrate again with her tomorrow, which they probably will. But, we went down there on Saturday to celebrate with her, and we rode with my aunt and my uncle out of Tracy, because my mom, the way gas prices are, I mean, from here in Patterson, California to Hayward, I don't think you really want to spend that much gas. So doing half of that trip kind of helps out. Anyway, we went from Tracy to Hayward, stayed there until about a little around after 10. Basically, I think everybody kind of got a late start, but we kind of went after 10, kind of left after 10, got back to Tracy, left from there, went to get gas, and then just headed home. Initially, it was a good time. I mean, everybody had a fun time. not everybody, not everyone you would hope would be there. I mean, my cousin and her family was there. Um, and you know my uncles and my aunts were there, so with their kids. So initially mostly everybody was there except for a few cousins of mine. One of my cousins was in Monterey. She was looking over some cakes, if you will, for her wedding to see which one she wants to go with. My other cousin had spent time with my grandma earlier in the day, and she was out and about with her friends. And my other cousin, who lives 30 miles away from me, I had to take care of some personal situations, and well, that's about it. And my sisters, well, they wanted to come. My sisters kind of had that whole day planned. I guess you could say my sisters had a lot on the brain, if you will. They had a shop. They had somewhat of a 100-day celebration for one of their friends' babies to go to, and I guess sometimes those run a little long and stuff. And then my other sister had to get the garden cleaned and stuff, and I guess they forgot the time. But initially, initially, not like I said, not everybody was there, but we all had a good time, and I posted some pics on Facebook and video. I posted some pictures and video on Facebook so they can see it for themselves. And then yesterday we went to church, and I think I was one of the earliest we've ever gotten there, believe it or not. Again, we went to church, and then afterwards went to my sister's, showed her the pictures, and dropped something off for my brother-in-law. And then came home and then spent the rest of the day just, relaxing. My mom had to basically spend some of it putting together her midterm report for her teacher, what she's got to do in today. And then after that, she just spent the rest of the day cleaning. I was just relaxing a little bit, and she cleaned a little bit. We relaxed a little bit, and believe it or not, she had me record this. This here is the Big Time movie. That's right, the new Big Time Rush movie. Yeah, she had me record this. She said she basically told me and my sister, my older sister, that she wants it for the kids, but because of the fact it has Beatles songs in it, them doing Beatles songs, I think you kind of understand where that might be coming, where the real truth behind that might be. I mean, yeah, have it for the kids because my nephew, my 8-year-old nephew likes them, my 4-year-old nephew likes them, and even my almost 20-year-old niece likes them. And I think my great nephew likes them, I'm not sure. But yeah, the Big Time movie right there. So that's one of the things she had me do for them had me do last night. But overall, everything's going great. Everything went great, and everything. It was a good time. Not much down or anything. So that's all that really happened. I mean, like I said, had just had a interesting weekend celebrating my grandma's birthday, which is actually tomorrow, and that's about all. So thank you for watching this video blog, this vlog for Monday, March 12th, 2012, and I will talk to y'all later.